welcome back to Ways of the Sith. Thank you so much for taking time to check out the channel. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow us on X and Instagram at Ways of the Sith. So back with another Marvel Legends review, this time the Marvel Legends Fantastic Four 2-pack with Wolverine and Spider-Man. I lucked out, so I was on the fence about this pack. Yes, I wanted them to complete my Fantastic Four. I have Franklin, I have Val. They're from the Dan Slott run of a Future Foundation hybrid team. So Spider-Man and Wolverine, along with Franklin and Val, they have the matching suits because they were the Fantastic Four for that particular story. So I had an issue with paying full price for this pack simply because Wolverine is on an old body and Spider-Man is on an old body. So for me, it didn't really justify the $50 price point. With the GameStop sale that was going on last week, I took advantage of the sale. I stacked my points and my monthly coupon and got this pack down to $30. So $30 for this pack, I was much more happier to pay that as opposed to $50 plus shipping and everything else. So here's a look at the front of the box. This is going to be the new standard packaging for the 2-packs, I guess, going forward. I like it. Like I said, for me, the issue with this pack right out the gate was the fact that they were on old molds. Would have been nice to get this on the 97 mold and this on the Renew Your Vows mold. It definitely would have made it much more worth the price, in my opinion. Here's a look at the front. You got the same artwork that's on the back on both sides of the, or one side of the packaging. The other side is just the window. But here is the artwork from the actual story, which is pretty cool. I think it was just one issue, if I'm not mistaken. I have the slot run in trades, so I read it all as one thing. Wasn't necessarily my favorite run of Fantastic Four, but I dig this, having them to go with Franklin and Val, which is really cool. So let's get these open and we'll take a look. All right, so here's a look at Wolverine and Spider-Man outside of the box. And like I said, this Wolverine, a very old buck Wolverine. I'll move Spidey out of the way here so we can take a look at it. I believe this is the same X-Force buck and the body they were using for a lot of the Wolverines up until this year. So this year they got the whole new body that they could have repainted and used for this set and didn't. So that is really disappointing. You get those awkward claws that tend to fall out. So yeah, like I said, I was glad to get the discount and knock this price down to $30 because for me that was a much better price for this pack as opposed to $50. It is cool to have Wolverine in this Fantastic Four look, but like I said, the fact that it's on this old body is just kind of lazy to me when this could have been updated. He does come with a pair of fists. I'm assuming you could probably, I have to see. I'll grab the 97 Wolverine and we'll see if those gloves match up. So you can, if you wanted to swap those claws, you can maybe swap them. Have to take a look to see how the colors shade. But here is Spider-Man, and again, he's on an older body, does not have the toe hinges, which is disappointing. And looks all right. He comes with 2 sets of hands. He comes with the, 3 sets of hands, the open hands, the web shooting hands, and the fists. So yeah, it's a nice set. It goes well with the Franklin and Val, which I'll show you, but both of them on very outdated molds. So what do you guys think? It's close in color, but it's slightly off. This is a little bit brighter blue. That's a little bit paler blue on the 97. But look at how much this figure would have been better being on this body as opposed to this one. Yeah, I can't help but feel like that's a total mess up on their part. So here's a look at the complete team in their costumes, and I really like this overall setup. I think it looks great having them to go with Franklin and Val. I want She-Hulk in this costume. I made a custom She-Hulk out of the new one that just came out, but She-Hulk has a costume color-wise to match with Wolverine and Spider-Man, and I believe there's one other character. It's either Medusa or perhaps Ghost Rider. Let me know in the comments. I know there's somebody else that has a Fantastic Four costume in this color scheme with their logo on it, because during this run they kind of tagged in and tagged out as to who was part of the team. So I really like this look. They're gonna look great with my Fantastic Four. I have the classic retro Fantastic Four for me, I try to go with like the cartoon versions if I can. So for me, like the classic retro card ones, like embodied that television show. So I painted She-Hulk to match up with those colors. So she's in my display, and now I get to add Spider-Man and Wolverine, which is pretty cool. I really am a fan of this set. Like I said, just the price and the fact that they're on these older bodies is a little disappointing. If this was Renew Your Vows and this was X-Men 97 Wolverine, I would be singing from the heavens how great this pack is and how you need to own it. But the fact that it's $50 for these two figures, I would try to hold out on it if you can, or stack your points and your rewards and get a good discount on it like I was able to. Very fortunate I was able to take advantage of that sale. I wish I knew the sale was going on sooner, because there was a lot of other stuff that was like buy one get one 50% off, and it worked on all of the new releases. So yeah, I'm kicking myself for that one, but I am glad that I was able to get this down to about 30 bucks. So let me know in the comments if you're going to be picking this up, if you're going to be holding out, if you're going to be trying to complete your Fantastic Four collection by adding this pack to that group shot. But thank you so much for taking time to check out the video. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, may the Force be with you. This is The Ways.
We would be honored if you would join us.